Well, I spend a lot of time on the water here in the Puget Sound region, obviously, and we do boat, and we're up in the BC waters quite a bit in the San Juan Islands. So I do not believe that it would be. I believe that we could see a tsunami. I believe we could see an earthquake, and I think we could see as the water levels rise over time because of the tides here in our area. I know what that looks like with water, wind, waves, current, temperature, and flooding. So those combinations, just common sense tells me I'm going to experience something related to that at some point in the journey. Yeah, so that's interesting because I'm actually a new grandparent. So I've actually spent some time thinking about that. And I don't know if I'm going to live long enough in my time to see a big difference. So the legacy that I would like to leave for anyone younger than me or grandchildren is the critical thinking required to actually take a look at something and realize, even though we're just here, and if this is the only place we ever lived, climates change everywhere. So it's a bigger picture than just how it impacts us here. And I think if it does impact us here, whether it impacts me personally or not, I want to pass on to everyone that anyone in my community is a part of it. So I may not be directly impacted, but if they are, I am. And be mindful of that. I think we should do our part. Why not? I mean, and there are simple things that we can do. And one, I think, is just learn how to talk about it without being adversarial, just to make sure everyone really understands what is the topic. And even I get confused on climate change because there's so many different opinions about it, and it is so divisive. Sometimes I'd just like to back up and say, can we talk about in context? What is it? Let's start there. Yeah, I do, but I also will own this. I travel a lot, and I travel globally. So I know, based on science that I've read, that everything that I do locally here can change as soon as I get on an airplane and fly across the Atlantic and go to Europe. So I think what I need to do is focus on doing everything that I can wherever I am and own it, that I do travel. So the hypocrisy in that is real, and I think that's a topic.